Huckle-doodle.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
We're starting off with a little music tonight. I had a little music sound effect there.
The baby is still.
Oh man, I'm seeing your
tummy.
guys' chats already. People are talking about the belly art. It's a topic of conversation early on in the live stream. Guys, welcome to Sunday Night Live. We're so happy you're here. Babe, bring us into Sunday Night Live with a few words.
Well, the amount of laughter that we get out of the donut one is
hilarious.
enough to satisfy us, but we hope that you guys laughed as well because
Yep.
we had a lot of fun making it.
Yeah, that was all Allie's idea. I guess she saw something on TikTok or YouTube and you decided that we need to do this.
A girlfriend of mine sent us something kind of funny, and I thought, well, we can do a few different things with this.
We thought, you know what? I think we can make this work. Okay, let's jump into chat. We have Shelly Fitzgerald saying, hey. Let's see who's here. We got a lot of chats going.
Shelly.
Bruce, the crazy kiter, is already here. Love it. Who else do we got?
David.
SLS. Let's see what SLS has to say. This is the week, she says, babe. My birthday is Saturday the 29th, and we are closing on my first home. Wow, let's
Congrats.
add baby to the excitement. It's a great week for new life. Good luck and sending prayers. Well, thank you, SLS. Very nice comment.
I hope she doesn't go a day past the 29th. We'll just put it that way.
David Strausser's in the house. What's up, David? Checking in. Who do we have here? What else? We've got Vanessa. Early is better than late. I think she's probably referring to the baby, and that's about as true as you can get.
Lori's here.
Hello, Lori. This is a pleasant surprise. She says, I don't think Allie and Dan will be doing a live stream tonight. I'm dragging to stay awake. Hate early darkness. That is not
has
yet.
there been a time change?
No. That's first week in November.
Oh. Thank you for being here, Lori. I know she's over in New York, so yeah, it's dark.
It's dark. There. Vanessa's in Toronto, Canada.
Very nice.
Very nice.
It's full fall here too. It fall sit in on Friday, exactly on Friday, and it's already winter in the mountains. It's been snowing in the mountains here.
Dana Ward said, did the baby come? Is that why they're not on yet? You guys must have been chatting earlier without us.
Oh.
Okay, let's jump back into live chat. Hold on. Someone's saying go Orange.
Orange.
Syracuse. I guess Lori's a Syracuse fan.
David, we've had the same thought. We hope my water does break tonight on the live stream.
What the heck? Well, guys, let's jump over to an early Super Chat cam here. Let's get into Super Chat cam early. And I want to show you guys, there's Super Chat cam. It's Brother Huck.
Brother Huck has recently had a bath.
Look at this guy.
And he's getting a little crazy, aren't you, buddy?
We've got Brother Huck super fans in the house. He's got a little bit of energy here. We had a really fun weekend. Huck's last hurrah. We'll talk about that later. And then we have Sister Pig, Daughter Terrier, Ann Farrier. The one and only Ann Farrier is right here cuddling. So...
yes, we will bring you up to speed on what's going to happen with Huck. No baby yet. Tammy's here.
Tammy Fletcher. Cometta's here.
Oops. Huck almost knocked himself.
Blue Fingers. Beck is in the house, babe.
Beck is in the house.
How good is that to see? Thank you so much for what you sent us this week, Beck.
We're going to share. Share.
Blew our minds, I would say. We've got to share what Beck sent us.
Yes.
David Strausser saying with a smash that thumbs up button.
Yes, please.
Smash it. Smashing. Dewey Weber's in the house from Hawaii. Can't wait to see how the fam is doing. And it's Kevin Fitzgerald. That's what we like to see.
Here. You guys, Huck is...
I'm going to have to go back to Super Chat cam.
Huck, what are you doing over there? What are you doing?
Right.
He just calmed down.
Huckles.
What's going on, Huckles?
Look at that beautiful baby. All right, enough of that.
Okay.
Linda Heckert's in the house. We have to say hi to Linda Heckert.
Linda.
Did you like all the new shorts? Very epic. I loved them.
Glad
Thank
you
you.
liked them.
Thank you. We got to get more creative.
We'll get to a few this week. We have a bit of time on our hands, if you will.
We do not like, we did a lot of those corny shorts back in August when we were in Idaho, and we were just kind of playing around, seeing, I mean, you know, it's like.
They did pretty well.
They do well, and the ones that we thought were hilarious with the belly, all the Van Famers loved them. I saw so many comments, but you know, YouTube is such a weird thing. It didn't share with that many people, so that's okay. But we had a blast making, and we were laughing.
We have
watching
that
them.
ourselves forever.
And so that is something.
Annabella's here.
Annabelle's in the house.
Laura's here.
It's Laura Hope, a Patreon member. She is here. Oh, and what's this? Shelly Fitzgerald getting us started pretty early tonight, Shelly.
Thank you, Shelly.
$19.99 super chat. And look what she says. Just starting the evening out.
Wow, thank you.
Well, you know what? Me too. Come on, babe. Move and groove that belly. Moving and groove that belly.
I have to say.
Thank you, Shelly.
I have to say a few things about pregnancy. Are you ready to. Sherry, I'm going to.
Yes, we did, Sherry. We did.
No, actually, I haven't. Okay,
I read
so
it, but anyways.
Let me. Let's bring them up to speed on what's going on here.
What's happening? Even I don't know.
For starters,
Super Chat Camp sponsored by Shelly.
I don't know how people willingly have a second child knowing that this is what pregnancy is like. I'm having a really hard time. The past 4 or 5 days have been really awful. I'm trying to put a smile on, and Dan is being a wonderful partner, but I'm done.
You are thumbs downing these last couple days.
Girlfriend needs to get out.
Adios. She's being evicted.
She's being evicted.
Okay. Well, let's hope that eviction notice gets served this week. Okay, let's see the bump. Let's give us an update at least. Tell us, I mean, guys.
Look at this.
It doesn't get much more pregnant than that, am I right?
It's, I'm in the, I had a pretty good third trimester, but I'm in the, that I think what a lot of people, I guess, thought. This is what a lot of people, I think, feel like in their, later on in their third trimester. But it's awful, and I'm done. I'm very done. Well,
listen, you're so close, babe, and you've been so good. And you know what? To answer your question, I'm sure a lot of the Van Famers, ouch. Maybe when you see this child you've created and who you've homed for the last 9 months, when you get to hold her, maybe your whole perspective will change. And then you'll have your answer.
I want a bunch of kids, but I think we'll just adopt. There's a lot of kids out there that
That is so true. That is so true. Okay, Shelly's super chat got me so fired up. I got to get back into chat and see what everyone else is doing.
Somebody just commented on your purple sweatshirt.
Yes, I saw that.
Like it. I like it too.
That was
Dan
so
almost
nice.
took it up and threw it out.
The Hama family. Hama. Let's go with Hama. That is so sweet because I don't know, I just, sometimes I know I've got Sunday Night Live. I want to look my best for the Van Fam, and I get on here, and I guess it feels nice to read comments like this because I didn't know that it looked good. I thought it looked bad, but
I like it.
Yeah. Okay, contest on the birth date. So unfortunately, the contest window was only like a week or so.
Yes,
but we have a ton of entries.
It's closed now. And I don't know if we can reopen it. My girlfriend made it for us. We might be able to reopen it, but it'll only be for a few days because she's going to be here on Wednesday or Thursday. Hi, Lisa.
Kevin Fitzgerald says, Shelly primes the pump. I love that. We need
Brian
to get back into
here.
Live chat, babe. Live chat. Here we are. Lori Davis in the house. We love to see that. Look what Lori says, babe.
Oh, thank you, Lori.
Looks like your belly has dropped. That's huge.
I hope so. I looked at a photo from last week and then yesterday or something, and I thought, I think it looks lower than normal. It's very uncomfortable. So If you guys would like to know what's been going on, I did have a little throw up last night.
Did you?
I've been starting to get quite nauseous
Yeah.
in the evenings. Contractions are plentiful. What else? Some diarrhea, lots of lightning crotch, lots of pain and discomfort, pressure starting in my
Tammy Fletcher just said she had an
pelvic
11-pound, 9-ounce baby girl. I don't like that font. I got to change the font, guys, real quick.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, you
that
want an
weight.
11-pounder? That's
Tammy-
insanity.
Tammy, well done on growing your child that big. I want mine to be half that size.
Okay, I got to find the right
doesn't
font
work
for
that
Sunday
way,
Night
but-
Live. I think we're going to go with this one. Okay, my back was shot the last 2 weeks. That's from Vanessa. Babe, it sounds like people in the Van Fam are kind of feeling your pain and can relate. So that's always nice.
Marty says that feeling we'll be the first to forget.
Oh,
Hope you're
that's
right,
exactly
Marty.
what I think. Kelly K in the house. She says, Allie, I understand it in a way you can't explain. Your girl will be your friend for the rest of your life. It's real. She's going to be your bestie.
That's so sweet, Kelly. You guys know how much we love my mom. Mom will be here on Wednesday, so only 3
That's
more
fun.
sleeps.
That's fun.
She's here.
Yep, that's good.
And today, we finally officially moved into the chalet for good.
Yes.
We took the weekend off and went to
Whidbey Island.
Whidbey Island.
We went to the beach. We kind of had Huck's last hurrah because we're shutting him down per Sherry R. Nevada Pup's advice.
Which Sherry
non-invasive tactic. Sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
Sherry has sent us over a lot of information that I am still digesting. I almost didn't want to read because I read a little bit of it and it said that you had to keep him on the ground, not running around, so on and so forth, which I understand. I just wasn't ready to pull the trigger yet. But now that we are in the chalet, had our
We're
last
here.
weekend of adventure,
Checked in.
we will be keeping Huck.
Man, it's going to be tough, but no movement, basically.
Yeah. We're going to be keeping him on a leash, and then if he goes on the bed, hopefully we put him up there and take him down, but I'm not sure how we're going to work that one out.
We'll just have
yet.
to keep it up. Laura Metz in the house, and she says, when I had my doctor was shocked of how sick I get. He said, really? We're doing this again? That's pretty funny. She wouldn't trade it for any of her kids, though, is what she said.
My cousin is like 19 weeks pregnant, and she just continues to vomit every day, multiple times a day.
So people are wondering what, if anything, set your belly has right here. Dang, guys, we should have done something. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been really funny. You don't know what's funny, though,
bummer.
is I still have black. So what was really easy is all the Halloween stores are in town now, so we just got like a Halloween face paint marker thingy. But I still have
says-
black in my belly button. My belly
Bruce-
button has not popped out yet.
Bruce says 58% give birth between weeks 38 and 41. Yeah, I feel like it should be higher than that, but
She's coming on Thursday. Mark my words.
Deva says, over time you forget what you endured.
The childbirth,
That's what she says.
The childbirth thing is like, yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be really tough. The toughest thing I've ever done. There's going to be an end point. 9 months is just...
Okay, guys, we got to touch on something's pretty serious tonight, and that is the prank of the century we're talking here that Allie pulled on me this 2 days after last week's Sunday Night Live on Tuesday. I'm out chopping wood for the main house, for the fire, the outdoor fire pits, and I get the best news I've ever gotten in my life. Turns out to have been a complete and utter lie from Allie.
Okay.
Babe, what do you have to say for yourself? A lot of people in the comments of that video said I looked sad, but I was partly, but I deserved it. You know, obviously I've gotten you so many times. I get you so many times all the time. You're easy money for me. You're low hanging fruit. But what do you have to say to the Van fam to getting everyone's hopes up?
I'm sorry if I got your hopes up. I am sorry to Dan. I know that was a pretty mean prank. The meanest I've ever done and ever will do.
I don't know if it was mean. It was just it was cruel more than anything.
I have to tell you guys that Dan literally messes with me from morning until night every single day.
I sure do.
And sometimes it's big stuff, but a lot of it is small stuff. And it's like an hourly thing. Mm-hmm. Maybe every 2 hours some days. And I can't even go to the grocery store because he's like...
I'll be hooting and hollering.
He's ridiculous. And we don't even get it on camera because it's not like some skit. This is just who he is. It's not like he's putting on some skit for me. He just does it all day long.
Lori Davis says, no more leaving Allie alone on the trail. I think I learned my lesson on that one, guys.
So obviously I was trying to think of how to get him back. And then...
Bruce says, I loved it when Dan smelled the blood, which turned out to be...
And he goes... Ew! My favorite part was when he looked down on the ground and he's like picking up and he's like, ew! It's water.
David Strausser says, she got you good, bro, and then you were disappointed. She felt bad halfway through. I think so.
It was a good one. But
Jan says, I haven't forgotten the pain and my son is 40.
What I guess I hope I forget is how crappy these past 9 months have been, which I can put a smile on a Sunday night, but it's not been enjoyable.
Marla McMichael says, that was too funny. That was a little too funny.
I'm not going to be doing it again. I'm just going to be doing it for real this time on Thursday when she comes. So,
man, oh man, that's going to be a crazy moment. Andrea says, the minute you see her eyes, you will forget the whole pregnancy.
Oh, Andrea.
That's so sweet.
You're right.
Well, these are all people that have been through this before, babe. You know, we've got a lot of moms and dads in here. Karen, I'm here. Let's see. I'm here. Yeah, Karen from PA. Love you all. Well, hey, Karen. Welcome to Sunday Night Live.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for being here.
We love being here with you guys. Amy K says, I fully deserved it. Well, that stings to hear, but not wrong.
She's not wrong. Thank you, Annie.
Guys, when there's a lot of stuff we didn't film, obviously, I was like getting the tub ready, which was a lot of work, to be honest. And
it's a huge tub.
And I was
you
like,
can't just carry it.
I was like, do we tell? I was like, I'm gonna text my mom and like just let her know. You know, I'm not gonna text everybody because who knows what's gonna happen. And Allie's like, well, we should just see how this progresses before you do it. Before we let anyone know. And I was like, I mean, your water broke. Like, it's gonna progress. This is what I'm thinking in my head for like a short period. I'm like, but it's gonna progress very soon. Like, your water broke. And I didn't really. I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna I didn't think too much about it, but I remember kind of having that thought and being like, what? And then there were a few giveaways, but you did a very good job on that prank. That was as Linda Heckert says, that was epic. It was epic.
Yeah, I really thought about it, and the trouble for me was finding the most perfect time to do it because I had wanted to do it a couple of days earlier. Anyway, it all worked out perfectly in the end.
You got me. Let's see. Shelley Fitzgerald hitting us up. That's a back-to-back. That's a back-to-back. She says that prank was epic. She wanted to let you know through a super chat, babe. That is awesome. Thank you, Shelley.
I'm so happy to hear you guys liked it and didn't think it was too mean.
No, it was cruel, not mean. It was very cruel. Dan is such a prankster, though. Allie got you real good. I personally wouldn't have chosen that prank. Ooh, spicy comment towards you, babe.
Yeah, but I didn't know how else to get him, and I feel like my mind is going to be so sidetracked when the baby's here. / I'm going to be laying in bed for a really long time.
Yes, you are. You're going to be chilling.
So I just thought I have to get him back before the baby comes.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do anything like super sad.
No, nobody likes sad.
You know?
Yeah, nobody likes sad. Okay, Molly Klum says, I hated being pregnant both times. Wouldn't trade my boys for anything, though. So, I mean, we're pretty excited, guys. We just can't wait to really understand what a lot of you guys are talking about, you know. Seeing those eyes for the first time. I can't wait to get a bunch of pictures when Allie first is holding her and, you know, all that stuff. So,
yeah, I'm excited. So I packed. We actually don't have a diaper bag yet. This company was going to send us one. I'm hoping they still do. But so I packed. I washed all of her clothes and things, and organized everything into like little, like stuff sacks, like what are they, like travel cubes. And then I put it all in the van for a while. But now that we've moved in, I've brought but like the stuff we'll need for the first month back in here. And then I picked out all of the items that I'm going to need in the first couple of weeks and put them in another spot.
guys, it's Dog Terrier saying hello to the Van Fam. I saw a few comments asking where's Pig at. You can see she's still got a bit of a moisture on her from her bath. And then there's Mr. Huck.
Okay.
Sorry.
I love
What do you love?
Kat just said if the roles were the reverse, Dan would have totally done the same exact prank to me. And you are so right, Kat.
Yes.
He would have. So I had to do it.
That is so true. I would have probably been like way over the top with it and probably would have been way worse. Kelly K says, evict that girlfriend. Eleanor Vincent loved the prank. Thank you guys for...
I would love to...
Shelly Fitzgerald says, Ann Ferrier cam, which is so true. We love having Ann Ferrier on the camera.
Yeah.
She's got a body made for movies, I have always said.
Okay. Guys, we have to ask you, if you're with us right now, could you give us a thumbs up, because there are a lot more than 84 people.
Guys, Allie's pissed. Oh, guys, that's not good. You've got Allie angry.
Contraction. Give me a thumbs up for the contraction.
Whoa, we've got a sound effect for that. That's a contraction sound effect right there, guys. Okay, let's move on. Whoops. And what do we got here? Sweet Piggy, I love that. I love you, Piggy. That's from Deva. Very nice to hear for you, Pigged.
Miss Piggy.
Okay, this is really important. Annabelle says, get lots of sleep these last days. Are you guys nervous? My ex was so freaked out. He took my bag and drove off He took my bag out and drove off without me. Not a good look for your ex. I mean, maybe that's why he's an ex.
Wait. Do you mean he was just like so like nervous to get to the hospital? He just like went for it and forgot what he needed most?
Yeah. I have questions.
I'm not nervous.
I'm a little nervous. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I'm anxious. I guess I'm anxious and excited.
No, I'm uncomfortable, and I am demanding she makes her exit by Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you, but Thursday's a day. Thursday is a day.
Mm-hmm. We are manifesting Thursday. What do we got going on here?
Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Lots of people listen to that.
Wow, that just went, you just went
appreciate
nuclear. Well, you just got pissed at the Van Fam, and then they said, you know what? Here's your thumbs up, lady. Our first child slept in a bassinet next to the side of my bed. The dog and cat slept in the bed with us. Neither bothered the baby, although every sound from the baby got eyes. That's
Phyllis,
funny.
that's very sweet. I have a feeling it will be a similar situation with our family.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a bassinet yet, but we might be picking one up this week.
Nikki's here. She says, hi, I made it. Loved Allie's prank video.
Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of Allie for taking on the having the guts to go after a prank like that and to execute it so well. And to bring the Van Fam in and kind of have this kind of chemistry with the Van Fam while I'm kind of out of the scene. You know what I mean?
So Dan usually does all the filming. So for me, the hardest thing was like, I need to plan this out well enough that I can get good footage.
Yeah.
But then once Dan thought my waters were broke, he was doing the film.
Took right over, guys. It kicked in.
So it was fine. I knew he was going to do that.
$4.99 super chat.
From Kat.
From Kat. Aho namaste. Love it.
Thank you, Kat.
Let's see. Let's go over to sponsored by Kat and I guess sponsored by Shelly. She had another super chat. Let's go over to Huck Cam. See if we can get a reaction. Hey, Huck, you're about to be a big brother. Give us a few words. What are you thinking about?
The baloney.
He's thinking about the baloney we gave him. Hey, Huck. Hey,
Huckleberry, come here.
Yeah, guys, he's really needing to get some healing, and then of course it's Ann Ferrier. Basically, this is Ann Ferrier Cam right now. So thank you for that super chat, Kat.
Huck is. I had this like revelation day. I think Huck is just he's such a baby, but
he's a baby.
Meant to be a big brother.
Mm-hmm. So Jan says we can manifest excited. Thursday with you. How big Jan. Is that? That's huge.
The whole Van Fam, everybody.
We need you guys to be thinking it. Look at Shelly. Shelly throws this out there. I keep feeling the 27th. How does that make you feel?
Me too.
Carol Jackson gives you an up point, which means she's agreeing with either Shelly or one of the other ones that I just read with Jan. Okay. So Vanessa says there's things to make the baby come early. We may go to castor oil, guys. We may go to castor oil. Deborah Lee in the house. Hey, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Babe, your thoughts on castor oil? Pooing and puking. What do you think?
Sure. I'll give it a whirl. I don't care.
Yeah. Yep.
But I should research it a little bit more. There's a few more things to do, but really I have been doing a lot of them. They also say that if you try and pump, like get a breast pump, that's the one we're not doing.
We got to try
it. I think we're going to get one on Wednesday.
We'll be pumping this week, guys.
That's uncomfortable. Thank you. And yeah, Wednesday, so that's just in time for Thursday's delivery.
Yep, that'll be perfect timing, guys, because Allie's delivering on Thursday, as she said. Linda Heckert said, smash that like button, too. Phyllis had a fun comment. She said, cover mattress with plastic because my water broke and it was quite a mess.
Yeah, somebody recommended the doggy pee pads. So we have those, and I just need to put them on the bed. There is a mattress protector on it. Dan would just have to do all the remaking of the bed and stuff. But we do have a big plastic sheet.
We do.
So they tell you to make your bed and then take a big plastic sheet and then make it again.
Yep.
So that
protection.
You can birth on your bed if you would like.
Brenda Bolden says, hi, guys. Finally figured this out. She must be joining us for the live for the first time, possibly.
Hi, Brenda.
Lori says, I have a feeling that once your mom arrives, you're going to go. I think that might be the case, too, Lori.
Wait, can you read what Beck wrote? I've heard people putting the baby carrier on the car roof.
That's one of the funniest pranks I've ever seen. I think it's from Jackass. Remember that?
There's a couple of ones where, like, a stroller rolls down a hill.
Yeah.
And
I want to find one prank and maybe I can show.
Get something spicy for Wednesday night. Yeah, I put sriracha. My appetite's gone back down pretty low. I was really hungry last week, but now I just feel a little nauseous. But I did put sriracha on my lunch or whatever it is we ate today.
I'm trying to find this prank here. I want to show you guys. I want to show the Van Fam this prank.
Sherry says she's been manifesting the 27th since day one. Thank you, Sherry.
Guys, we're going to jump over to a funny prank We may also check in on Sunday Night Football later, but right now I want to take you guys on a little ride here. So I got to see if that sound is coming through. It's not. So,
Oh.
let me see here. What can I do? It's through, guys. This is going to be funny. You guys are going to want to see. You got me loose and set me free. You make me win. Hold on. Sorry, babe. Okay, let's see if this sound comes through real quick. No. Okay, well, I can show it to you guys without the sound. Let me plug the mics back in. I don't know why.
So this is, oh, can they see now? Yeah.
Okay, so basically, this guy right here, they have a son right here. The dad is showing him like, oh, here's the ATV, and this is the mom, and they're gonna prank the mom, and so the mom walks away, and I don't know what she goes and does, but he's watching her here. Okay, now this is really key. So just watch this. The kid runs, gets into the truck, and there's a dummy kid right here. So this is so funny. Oh, the mom went to the truck. He's got all the cameras set up. This is one of the best pranks I've ever seen. I mean, talk about your water broke prank, Allie. This prank is 10 times that.
So I need to step it up.
So watch this, guys, right here. She's walking back from the truck. She sees the kid. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And this part is the worst. Oh, my God. Guys.
This poor mom.
Guys, how savage was that prank on that mom? I'm sorry. I just had to share that with you guys, but
something tells me I have one of those coming my way in the future.
It froze. Oh. I guess it froze. Dang it. Guys, are we good now?
Wait, what are they telling me not to eat?
Guys, are we good? Sorry, maybe the prank thing freezes, or the
video. Anyway, if you didn't see it, that was ridiculous.
Ronna Jane's in the house. Hi, y'all.
Hi, Ronna. Wait,
Vanessa said it's good on my end.
Can you ask Carol Jackson what she's talking about?
Carol Jackson, what are you talking about? Don't overeat. It will make your labor longer and harder. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Interesting. I've never heard that one. Yeah. Brenda says November the 2nd. Ooh, that's pushing it for Allie. You don't.
My brother is here from Wednesday until Sunday. And I would really love, thank you, Huck, for your hair in my tea. Would really love for him to meet and them to meet. And
be special if mom and brother were in town.
Preferably it happens before Sunday the 30th.
Vanessa ate crab legs.
Vanessa.
While I labored. That's pretty, I mean, if you're going to be laboring and going through that, you might as well be eating crab legs.
I'm just not sure anything really sounds good right now because of the nausea.
David Strausser says, I'm actually tattooed by Steve-O from Jackass. His first tattoo ever misspelled. That's hilarious. Small world there. That's bad. I think people are, I don't know if... I think they're seeing the prank right now.
Oh, so are we really far delayed?
We're delayed by a minute or a couple minutes, I think. Okay, we are good now. Okay now. Everyone's saying it's good. So yeah, that's a spicy prank. So in retrospect, my prank doesn't look too bad. Being pranked by Allie didn't look too bad.
Huck.
Okay, let's get back into chat here. Bruce says castor oil is to be avoided. That's
castor oil
probably
doesn't
true.
sound like something that you should be putting into your body, but what do I know?
Okay, looks like this live stream is going smoothly now, so no issues there.
Thanks for your patience. Maybe we won't be doing that again. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know why that froze, but oh well. Okay.
Why don't you tell us what you've been up to this week, Dan?
Well, so I'm back at yoga now. I've signed up for a yoga membership, a 2-week intro deal to be exact, because I am trying to rehab my leg or my hip, and it's going well, so I'm really happy with that. Just been kind of doing stuff around the house, I don't know. What have I been up to? Anything?
No, I think that's it. Is really just trying to do some yoga, stretching, get your hip back into fully functioning, but I mean, feeling good and moving well.
Karen says, I saw that video and I would be so livid. Yeah, that would be a pretty nasty prank. Sherry says, your face on that prank says it all, Dan. I got pranked pretty good. Margaret
Naomi's
Coxhead,
here.
babe, look, we were just talking about you before the live stream.
Yeah.
This is a good time to go into it. Should we?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to go into what we've received. It's becoming a new part of the lives, what we received from the Van Fam this past week. It's a new segment we're doing. We've been doing it for a few weeks now, actually. So that Allie's going to bring over, and we're going to start this fun segment right here, right now.
You guys, this little lady is so loved.
Yeah, guys, we're not actually going to do castor oil. A lot of people are saying don't do it, and we know not to do that.
We won't be doing, to be completely honest, we won't be doing anything that is not recommended by our midwife.
Yes. Nikki says, have you been watching many birth vlogs?
Hundreds.
Tons of birth vlogs.
Every single one out there on
Tons
YouTube.
of them.
For how long now?
Probably
That was a lot of work.
like since sometime in August we started watching them. Penny Lane TV says, hi. Hey, Penny.
Penny's here.
Good to have you here with us.
So Margaret sent this, The Womanly Art of Breastfeeding. Thank you so much.
Babe, I'm live on Super Chat Cam. Can you show us that? Wow. This is an interesting book. We haven't had a chance to dive into it yet, have you? Because you're reading the other one?
I'm just about to finish up another one on sleeping and how to feed, wake, sleep cycle to get everybody on a better sleep cycle as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people who have said that it's possible, and that
it's so
some
possible.
people complain about sleep as like their number one sort of complaint, and maybe they didn't do this. I don't know, but I know that it's possible to get sleep, and so this is what we're gonna try. Anyway, and I'm almost done with that book, and then I'm gonna start this one, which I'm really excited about. I know that it is a huge undertaking, but I have time and the desire, and I'm really looking forward to. I think it's going to be a really special bonding journey for little lady and I. And of course, I will pump so that Dan can feed her as well.
Pump it up. That's what I always say. Okay, guys, before we move on to the other things we received, let's see here. Hold on a second. Lori asked, did you guys see the new Gabby and Brian video? Gave me chills.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that for a second, actually. So we saw that came out early one morning this week, I think, and
there were 2 videos. Did you see both of them?
Yeah. So
creepy. What a creep that Brian Laundrie is.
The one is so... Well, like, will they walk around the grocery store?
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell she's just not interested. David sent a chat about this too, but I think that it's almost as though she wanted him to get upset in public or something. I don't know. It's wild.
He's such a freak. Brian Laundrie is the biggest creep, freak, loser I've ever seen.
It's just wild that this was hours before.
He walks, guys. He walks the same way I was making fun of him. He kind of has his feet pointed out. He's got like a duck walk.
I mean, Dan exaggerates it, of course.
Big time.
But he does have a...
Big time.
Anyhow, and he just like follows her all around the grocery store to buy groceries that she's never going to eat.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so sad. Brought back a lot of emotions.
Well,
and why did they hold that?
Well, I don't know. They probably gave it to the cops. That was probably the day that she was probably killed that night.
Right.
It's just so crazy. Bruce says you could see the friction between them. Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like Brian is such a weirdo. He just was following her around. It seemed, I don't know. I just get the creeps from thinking about Brian Laundrie. Dirty, stinky, smelly Brian Laundrie.
I think she's got hiccups right now.
Guys, baby girl has hiccups right now in the middle of this conversation.
Something.
So yeah, that was a sad video. I mean, that brought back some chills and some memories from Jackson for sure.
Yeah, it really makes you like, it's really made me think and brought back all the other videos that we watched, and I don't know what happens. I just wish so badly he could have lashed out in public, and he was too psychotic. He was too much of a manipulator. He knew. Don't you think?
Well, I don't know.
Or do you think they got into a fight and then?
I don't think he planned. I don't think it was premeditated. I mean, I think he probably had a rage. He raged and killed her. I think that's probably what happened. But I could be wrong. You know, I don't. There's not much information on Brian. There's like. He didn't have like videos on social media, or you couldn't really get a feel for his personality other than like seeing how weird he was in some of the videos that were out, and just how he's just kind of like a methodical psycho. It's just I don't know, that video for me like was really creepy. Just seeing that, knowing that guy killed her that evening or that night. It was just like, whoa, this is just weird.
For sure.
Care Bear says he had zero interest in shopping. He just followed Gabby around. Yeah. You could tell like they were they must have had a fight or something, or maybe that was that was after Mary Piglets.
So what
was the timeline on that?
What I get from this, to be honest, because I've been in this situation, is he's just trying to play it cool, like nothing happened. She's still upset from what happened earlier in that day.
Yeah.
At Mary Piglets or whatever.
So this was after Mary Piglets, I guess.
And she's closed off. She's got her arms crossed. She's walking around just trying to get some groceries.
And he's such a creep that he can't let her just go take some space and walk around Whole Foods. He follows her around, and he's probably saying like stuff. I don't know what. Oh my gosh. The guy, like, we've had fights obviously in the van or whatever, but we like take space, and like it's like you just gotta let the emotions calm down, then you come back and you talk about what the issue was
why
and stuff
he
like that.
Didn't just sit in the van.
He probably couldn't do that. He probably in his mind he was so afraid of like she would leave him, obviously, or like he was such a control freak that he couldn't do that. Let's pause this right now. I want to go right here. It's Amy Sunclades. It's $50 super chat. taking the role from Shelly of Super Chat of the Night. Thank you so much to all of our Super Chatters, but thank you, Amy, for your $50 Super Chat. Babe, what does she say?
Go get yourself a diaper bag. Thank you. I think we're going to use them. So happy for you guys. You have dropped a lot, and I can tell you are miserable, but trust me, it's worth it. Sending positive prayers and thoughts. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you.
Amy. And Amy, I believe, joined Patreon this week.
Yeah, she did.
So thank you. So glad to have you here, and thank you for your generosity, Amy. I will say, I'm thinking diaper backpack. I'm saying that right here, and I'm saying that right now.
Yeah, that seems to be the most comfortable option.
Diaper backpack. Me with a good idea.
So, yeah, I am very uncomfortable. And the past 2 weeks in a row, I think I've started to really fade at the end of the live. So I apologize. I just don't quite have...
You have not been finishing out Sunday Night Lives strong, and I want that to change tonight. Seriously. Okay, let's get back into it. Let's see what the Van Fam has to say about the Brian Laundrie stuff, because, man, that was just creepy. I think he's too much of a chicken with that many men around to outburst in that area. Oh, for sure. 100%. I mean, the fact that he did it in Moab, he must have... I don't know. He must have had a huge rage going on that he did it. That
he couldn't hide it from the public. That he had to do it.
Yeah, he did it. He was so raged. Yeah. Beck says, yeah, it showed Brian slamming door as he got out. Yeah.
And then
she's
went
probably
around
like
to the side of the van. Yeah.
She's probably like, I need some space from you. You freak. And he got pissed, obviously. And so he's still fuming. You can tell in the video he's still fuming. It just goes to show you, this guy is as guilty as they come. And it's just so sad that he didn't that justice wasn't served to Gabby's family.
Well, I kind of wonder if, oh gosh. So this whole fight is probably still going through her head at the restaurant. And then, she can't even, in my eyes, he's probably not leaving her to go grocery shopping by herself because she might call somebody and tell them what's happened.
So true.
I mean, I've been in the exact situation. I had my phone taken away.
He couldn't let her be alone for a moment.
So as I relate back to my own story, I wasn't allowed to use my phone for like 2 weeks because he didn't want me telling anybody. I didn't have a phone. I was in the middle of Georgia, the country, the Caucasus region. And I couldn't even text anyone and tell them what had happened or try and get out of the situation because I wasn't allowed my phone. So it's possible that he's, hidden her phone from her as well at this stage, or... who knows?
Care Bear says, and he put on a cap and sunglasses to go into the store like he was hiding.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, it's like, dude, wearing the sunglasses indoors. Yeah, Bruce says it was right after Mary Piglets. Okay, so it was obviously, that makes sense. They went and had lunch, had a huge fight.
But he's just acting super nonchalant, like I've just done nothing wrong.
Oh, he is such a weirdo.
This is normal life, and she's upset.
Margaret says, so happy you received the book. I think you're going to do so well with your newborn. It's quite an amazing journey. Praying for you all that you will have a safe and beautiful delivery.
Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you for the book. I really look forward to reading it, and I'm sure it'll have all the tips and tricks for breastfeeding her.
Amy K says, Gabby looked terrified in the store. Oof. I mean, she probably never thought he would kill her.
Right.
But she definitely was scared of him. I'm sure of that.
For sure. But who thinks...
Yeah, Care Bear says, I'll bet they argued again. Then they went all the way to camp, and then it went to hell. Yeah, it didn't obviously stop there because she ended up dying that night. because Brian killed her that night, you know. So, I mean, it's just, I wonder if she had the option. I wonder if she had her phone. Like, could she have sent a text? You know, but it's like hindsight's 2020. She
right,
wasn't. She didn't know.
Think she was going to be murdered.
Yeah.
That night. I mean, also like.
Lori says
it
they were
takes a lot to speak to somebody randomly in public and be like, I need help.
Yeah. Oh, that takes so much.
You know, like that's not.
That's so hard to do if you're in trouble. I mean, you got to really be like, but it's hard to do when the person you're talking about is your partner that you're traveling around with. That's
for sure.
Like crazy
I
hard.
think a lot of people hide stuff from their closest friends and family because they. Like, for example, she might not have told about all of the fights and everything to her mom or her best friend because she didn't want them to hate Brian forever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She might think that Brian might outgrow this or this might stop or something like that. She had hopes for that, I think. So she would hide certain things. I know where she's coming from. I get it.
Kimberly had a good point. My guess is he was keeping an eye on her to make sure she doesn't ask someone for help.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that, but I think it could also be that he didn't want to give her any alone time so she could like call her mom. Yeah. That's what I think what is maybe on his mind was I don't want her calling his mom, or I don't want her to call her mom and her mom to see all the red flags and finally say, you know what, you need to get out of there. I'm buying you, you know, like.
Who knows? Maybe
something.
She was like, Brian, I'm going to call my mom. I want to go home for a few weeks, you know, and think this out or whatever. And maybe that, who knows? All speculation. That had something to do with him doing it that evening. Or
Marty says she looked hopeless. Yeah, she had a sadness about her. That was a takeaway I had from the video. About her. Is she had kind of a sad body energy, body language, just a sad energy. And I was looking at kind of the people around him that were shopping, and you know there was just like this kind of difference in the way she was moving, and then there was Brian who was acting almost cocky, I would say. Yeah. Like he had this like cocky air about him, and that's what bothered me the most out of it.
But if I had seen her shopping around the grocery store, I wouldn't have thought twice.
Yeah, you might have been able to pick up on like, maybe she's not having the best day, but you never would have.
If you had watched them both, but no. I mean,
if you had seen,
to the blind eye, it was just not.
Yeah. Robin McLeod is in the house. Hey, Robin, thanks for joining us on Sunday Night Live. David Strasser says, I think the money ran low because of him and how he flew home, but she probably told him it will be okay and we'll find something to do for money in Portland, Oregon. But he was jealous of her success. I mean, I think Brian was just, and this is one thing I'm glad I've never had to deal with. Brian was just the most jealous type of person. You know what I mean? Like, we all have some level of jealousy in our personalities. I personally I'm not a jealous person. Like, if you were to see an ex or something, that would never, and we've seen your ex, you know, and we've talked to him and it's fine. And I just don't have that fear in me, but I know that there's people that do. And I know
there's a lot of people that do. They are just insecure with something has led them to feel insecure around something like that. And, you know, Gabby's a really pretty girl.
Way prettier than Brian could ever get.
He's really not a good-looking fella. And I think that probably added on to the whole, you know, how he treated her and tried to protect her and keep her under his control.
Shelley says, every battered woman hopes to extremes that things will change. Yeah, it's like trying to, you know, enact change in someone. It's just, it's so hard. And obviously I don't think Brian wanted, maybe Brian probably didn't think, Brian thinks Brian is the man and he's got it all figured out and he's the smartest. He knows deep down he's not a great looking guy. He knows deep down he doesn't deserve Gabby. but in his mind, he doesn't ever do anything wrong, I think.
Oh, for sure.
And so for him, like, he's never going to change because of that. You know, he thinks he's the smartest guy in the world. And that's a scary trait to have in the wrong hands.
For sure. It's usually in the wrong hands, though, isn't it?
Look who's here, the newest mom in the Van fam. Well, we don't know if there's a newer mom, but I would put my money on Kate being the newest mom. Love Kate. Life, 100, smiley face with hearts. Kate is here with...
Kate, I hope Theo is doing well.
It was Theo Charles, I believe, right?
Yeah, I keep saying Theo James.
Theo James is the actor. It's the other Theo Charles. Jolene, we are excited. We've got something cooking with Jolene. So, hey, Jolene.
Hi,
thanks
Jolene.
for joining. And let's see here. Who else do we got? So, yeah, that was a long discussion on the Brian videos. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. We'll read what you guys have here. Because you guys have really good perspectives on it too. I feel like better than I do.
I couldn't see who wrote, but somebody said it doesn't show them paying for the groceries. I certainly don't think that they walked out without paying, but it doesn't show them paying. And
Did they buy groceries? I wasn't sure on that. Sorry.
Well, she had a basket and she was putting things in her basket, and then all of a sudden,
she had a reusable bag, I guess.
It fast forwards to them getting, or not fast forwards, but it cuts to them going in their van. What
if Brian was like, that'd be so funny if it's like.
Well, my question was like, who paid for the groceries?
Oh, that would have been interesting.
I was just kind of interested in that,
like how they
Gabby
paid.
Went about it. Yeah, but I was just curious, and it does not show that in the video that I watched.
No, it showed them shopping and then cuts to them leaving.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan and Allie, glad to catch a live. Wishing you the best as time is nearing for baby girl to arrive. Thank you so much. That's a sweet comment. Okay, guys, we have had a lot of super chats tonight. Thank you guys so much. So we're going to jump over to Super Chat Cam, and we're going to check in. I have a dog terrier right here. This is Ann Farrier, guys. You know this terrier well by now if you've been in the Van Fam for any amount of time, and she is the cuddliest little barrier. This is Ann Farrier. Look at, guys, she just wants to cuddle up. I'm pushing her away, and watch this. Here comes Ann Farrier. She comes right back in. She's like a magnet for love, right, babe?
Piggy is a unique animal, and she's cute.
She loves you more than anything I've ever seen, babe. And then, guys, there's Brother Huck. Look at him. And we are going to jump back over to highlight some of the items we got this week, babe. Will you do the honors on Super Chat Camp, sponsored by the Van Fam?
Sure. So this is from Linda Heckert.
Linda, we know that name.
I just think that this is so cute. She made her own card. Little one will move mountains. I think it's so cute, and I have a little card.
She wrote a very, very sweet note too.
Yes.
And Linda writes in cursive, so I felt like I was challenged in reading it, but I'm proud of myself for
being able to read cursive.
I read it out loud to Allie, so thank you, Linda, for challenging me.
Linda sewed these gorgeous. So this is a little washcloth, which is super cute.
Total
actually
girly
her first
vibes
washcloth because we didn't have one yet.
Any. Yeah. Thank you, Linda.
And a burp cloth.
Burp.
Which is so cute. So, I'll tell you this later, but I'll tell you now. And then this gorgeous blanket, which we love, and it says...
I love that it's nice and thin, too. It's compact for the van.
It's perfect. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy. And it's just, like here, there's a little... what would you call this? Like a patch.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Patch with,
oh my gosh. That is so...
This
gosh,
is just
what
super,
a great...
super sweet of Linda to make this, and we
from
thank
West
you
Tennessee.
very
Via California, if I remember correctly.
So growing up, I had a pillowcase. Please, I still have the pillowcase. And it had 4 animals on it, and it kind of reminds me of these animals. And I had it all the way through college. It was like a baby pillowcase. And I made my friends guess the animals on it. And if they couldn't guess all 4 animals that were on it, I didn't do anything. But
Chris from Everett, Washington is here, a female Van Fam, FYI. We were just due west of you this weekend at Whidbey Island, Chris. And it's officially fall in the Pacific Northwest, guys. Okay, can we go over and highlight what Beck sent us? Guys, we're going over back to Super Chat Cam.
Thank you, Linda, very much.
Linda says, yay. She saw that. Good, Linda's here. We love when you guys are here and we can show off your goodies.
So we all know Beck, Blue Fingers. Well, maybe you don't all know, but she is Australian. And she is very talented, which we did not know. I would like to show you, she sent a bunch of amazing things, but we'll show you all. But I would like to show you first this absolutely incredible, and she described how she did it. It's like a painting drawing, I guess. Oh, there you are. And
I'm here on Super Chat Cam.
Here it is.
Hold on, I get to see if I can get some light on the situation.
So, if you can't tell, this incredible. It's like
look at this.
So this is Dan and I.
Oh my gosh,
and
I'm blown away.
My pregnant belly. And she said the bumblebees represent the dogs.
Really? Oh my gosh, I didn't hear that part.
I'm so in love with this. I'm going to have to figure out a frame for it.
Yes.
So she said she used mixed art. So she drew it on her computer.
Right.
Or her iPad, I think she said. And then she used some watercolor.
It definitely has watercolor.
She put some I don't really know what she said she put with you can tell the hair has some texture to it. Anyways, it's gorgeous. How talented. Beck, is this a hobby, or do you...
Could be a profession with that quality, guys. What do you think?
Seems like a profession if you ask me.
So, just phenomenal piece of art.
Coffee stained watercolor paper, then watercolor paints, and some texture to the details. I don't know how she did that, but it's really, really beautiful, and we are very grateful. This is something we will definitely cherish.
Yes.
So
absolutely
thank you.
Fantastic.
And then she also sent some other items, like a little onesie.
These things are as good as gold here in the U.S. because you can't buy them. You got to ship them.
Really, really cute. These Wonder Suits are apparently the best because you can flip over the footies.
Yep.
And flip over the hands. So
they don't scratch themselves,
and you can zip them up the bottom and the top.
This is the 4th one we have, and Allie and I were remarking that I'm so glad to have 4 of them, but this is probably my favorite color pattern because it's dark and all the other ones are light, and I think this is just going to look so cute.
It's also super fall-like, and it's a newborn size, so it's perfect. It's really, really cute. And a bib, which I love, has a, it's not a unicorn, but carousel.
Yes.
What are they called? The horses on the carousel. And just some really cute clothes.
Beck did
really cute clothes.
You guys have been sending us, I know Denise just joined us, and Denise sent us a bunch of great outfits.
Really, really sweet gifts from everybody.
Laura Metz says it's like a virtual baby shower.
Can you please look at this little outfit though?
This for us guys. I mean, this is the cutest.
You gotta back up just a little, babe.
I'm gonna back up, guys, as requested by Allie, and I'm gonna shine some light on the situation.
Maybe I should hold it over my belly. Look, I mean, what a little woman she's gonna be in this outfit. It's adorable.
It's so precious.
Everything is adorable.
So
Everything
precious.
is just edible. And, of course, a book.
Yes.
An Australian
So-
classic.
We have a few more things to show you guys as well, but let's jump back into chat here. Beck says it's a hobby. That's one of the first things I made.
Oh my gosh, you should 100% be making more.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic.
I'm assuming
artwork.
it was fairly time consuming. Oh, endeavor though.
Sherry says they are really beautiful. Chris Johnson says Brian told Gabby he was moving to Florida with his parents because he had no money, but his parents were trying to get his $2,000 estate, his $20,000 estate after he died. Where did he get the money? Oh, interesting.
I didn't hear that.
That money
That's
should be
wild.
donated to domestic abuse charity.
Exactly, but what do they mean $20,000 estate?
I guess Brian had $20,000 to his name, or I don't know, something like that.
Where would he have gotten that if he couldn't even afford to?
Well, we don't. I mean, yeah, who knows? Brian was such a creep. Oh my gosh, I forgot about those videos. Shelly says, Blue Fingers, you are very talented. Yes, we have to agree.
She is.
Linda says, onesies are the best.
I think she's gonna live in onesies.
Yeah, let's see here. Grammy Pammy says, guys, I'm late, but I made it. Allie, you look just beautiful. Dan, take care of her and you. Love you both. I turned 60 on the 15th. I think she's going to come on the 27th. We are all so excited.
Well, happy belated birthday, and thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
She's dropped all the way down.
Margaret says, she'll be here soon. You have dropped all the way down in your lap. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Care Bear says, we're going to need a cargo trailer for Helen.
We're making do, but we are gonna be full up. But I've decided on a plan of we are going to be shipping the baby clothes back here when she grows out, and having somebody ship us the next size when we need it. I mean, we're okay up until 6 months, and then we'll ship home. You get it.
Great Grammy, a.k.a. Gigi, asks, is there anything for baby that you still need? And I know someone, before you answer, think about that, but someone wanted to send us a card. I can't remember who it was in chat, but I have our email address up here. You can see I put it up in the top right corner. So if you do, just send us an email and we can share that with you. That's how we've gotten all this stuff that you guys are seeing. So it's a good way for you to get in touch with us too if you have anything you want to share. But yeah, that's how we give out the old address there. So babe, is there anything else? What were you, I'm not up to date. You're the expert.
We have
burp. I need that burp
everything
cloth.
we need. You need the burp cloth. We have everything we need for the baby. I need to get a few things for myself for breastfeeding, like a tank top and some jammies or something. But
Doreen Hall.
that's it.
Doreen Hall with a $1.99 super chat says the money from his grandmother. I'm guessing she's talking about Brian Laundrie had
Okay, that
some
makes
cash
sense.
money from his grandmother. That money
that
should go
makes
to
a lot
a
of sense.
domestic abuse charity, or it should go to Gabby's family.
For sure.
You know,
Which I think that
to
they
her
would just-
charity, her foundation.
They would just put it in her foundation.
That's
yeah.
where it should go.
I mean,
Sickening
what do
that,
I know?
that
But
Brian Laundrie's parents, who have no moral high ground to stand on, they have no out for what they did, for putting the Petito family through at least a month, or I don't know, a couple weeks of just pure agony without saying anything about their creep son. It's just sickening what they did.
very, very sad.
Oh, we got another super chat here. This is from Katie Cat. 149 super sticker. 3 red hearts of differing sizes.
Thank you,
Kind of
Kate
saying
Cat.
that she loves Allie's belly.
Aw.
Deborah Lee with a $4.99 super chat. Cash App is all to you, right? That is very correct, Deborah. You are playing the system there. I like it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Cash App.
So we have to announce it. I just saw what Deborah was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out. Deborah Lee sent us a $50 super chat. You know what? Plus the $4.99 she sent on here, that takes over super chat of the night. Just barely inching out Amy Sunclades from super chat of the night earlier.
You.
With a $54.99 super chat in total. And what Deborah did was very smart, I must say, because if you guys don't know how super chats work, I'll give you the lowdown on it. But I know why Deborah did this, because basically the way it works is the super chats, we get 70%, YouTube takes 30%. We love using 30%, yeah. We love using their system. We love that you guys are on here and that it connects us with you, but
it's a good platform. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do it without them, but yeah 30 is steep if you ask
that's
me.
the price of doing business on YouTube, you know. So Deborah kind of went around that with Cash App. So we appreciate any super chat you guys send, whether it's on here, on Cash App, or oh, sorry.
I don't like when Dan waves like this in my face.
Yeah.
He doesn't mean to. He's big.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What did Marty say?
Wait, what does that mean?
Getting tired of saying it, but IWBLN. I wonder if it has something to do with Brian Laundrie. I don't know. It's interesting acronym there. Let's see here. What are you guys saying in chat?
Sweet by Huckleberry also needs help.
Yeah, he does. He's got it.
We're gonna figure it out.
Here we go. Queen of Osaian says YouTube plus baby equals 3 are so incredibly blessed to have so many people love and support you.
Thank you. We are so lucky.
We love joining.
We're so blessed to have the Van Fam, and I just can't imagine. I have no idea what we would be doing if we didn't start a YouTube channel.
We would probably be.
Where do you think?
Well, we would probably be like. This has given us so much opportunity, and we have an amazing audience that's growing, and we love what we do. So I don't even want to know. I mean, I want to do some more investigative vlogs, you know, and I know that doesn't mean I want there to be tragedies anywhere that I go investigate, but whether it's, you know, something in the news that's going on that we find interesting, that's what I love to do. I really do love to do that. And unfortunately, a lot of those happen to be murders, but
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would be probably trying to figure something out. Who knows? Yeah, that's a. Where do you think we would be, babe?
I do not know.
It's Tracy Scholl from Down Under with a $14.99 super chat. Thank you, Tracy.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Yeah. And didn't Tracy send us an email as well?
She did.
We got an email. Amy Sunclades asking for our super chat or our Cash App info. I don't have that. Let me see what that might be.
Yes. Tracy's so sweet, wanting to send us a gift as well, and
from Australia, those.
That's so kind of you.
Yes. Let me see what we got here, guys. Let me see what we got.
I think it's Allie and Dan.
It's just our name, Allie and Dan. I could throw that right up here, though. Nope.
So we're gearing up. We're settled down. We're ready to start rehabbing Huckleberry Finn. Right,
yes,
buddy?
we are.
And pig is probably going to be spending a lot of time on this here couch for the next month.
She sure is. She sure is. Okay. Sorry, I had to update that. So $14.99 from Tracy Scholl. We've had a lot of good super chats tonight. Beck says we can't get Cash App in Oz.
I know,
that's
and
a bummer.
in Canada too, you can't have Venmo, so my buddies and I just send each other money on PayPal that way, but it's hard.
Complicated the way money works.
I just can't figure out why they can't figure out how to do it. It can't be that
David
hard.
Strausser says we're not an audience, we're family, bro. Van life community is family.
It's family.
That's true, David. Good,
yes.
good way to put it. Doreen Hall says one of my favorite vlogs was Tahoe.
Did you like that, Doreen? I have to be honest though, that for me was, I felt nervous walking around that area, because that was another really creepy story.
Very creepy.
Super sad, and I mean, who knows what these people did, but it was just like. It was eerie to be there, don't you think?
Yeah, well, because the house was so nice and it was so closed up, and you could tell that it hadn't been occupied for a while, and it was just weird. It was such a beautiful house. So if you guys haven't seen the
Tahoe story, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
But that to me felt creepier than doing a lot of the Gabby and Brian stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, the most like
creepiest part
emotional one we've ever done was when we were in Jackson. But you know what I'm talking about, when we did the Gabby's videos in Jackson at Spread Creek. But the other, one that was up there was also the Tahoe one.
Then we went and looked for where the Kylan and Crystal in Moab. Oh, that was bad too.
Yeah, that one was creepy. Okay, Nikki says, it's so fun that she will grow up with all these gifts from people all over the country.
Yeah, and I'm in world, really.
Yeah, I mean, true, world.
It's really fun, and I pride myself in having a really good memory, but please don't take it personally if I sometimes cannot remember who gave us something, because I have not seen so many baby items in my life, and I'm already starting to be like, oh, this was from so-and-so. And
yeah, because we had a whole baby shower, too, on top of all the Van Fam gifts.
I have been, my brain is not working quite as well as it used to.
A Hush Puppy says, wow, Allie, you look very different tonight. I think you and Dan will be meeting your little girl very soon. You definitely both look parental now. Wishing you an abundance of blessings.
Thank you, Annie.
That is very sweet. From South Africa, that's our close friend Annie.
If you heard, but the past 4 or 5 days have been, the uncomfort level has heightened. And I do also think she's coming very soon, because all of these symptoms, I'm trying to just tell myself that it's okay, because it just means we're closer. And 1 hour closer, and one symptom closer.
Katie Cat doubling up her super chat count for the night with another $10 super chat. And she says what I think a lot of people are feeling in the Van Fam. I'm certainly feeling it. I want to just blurt the name out right now, I can tell you. But she says, getting excited. Can't wait to hear what name you picked.
Oh, we love her name.
We do. We love her name. We know you guys are going to love it. And I think it's going to be really special to finally get to share the name with you guys, so you guys can start using her name as well. And guys, it could be as soon as this week. So we're going to see. Care Bear says the laundries should be locked up.
For sure.
That's an interesting question.
Should
the laundries do time for...
Is something ever going to happen to them? Because I'm still... What is it, buddy?
Is there something on the wall that he sees?
I don't know.
We're going to jump over from Deborah to Katie to all the recent super chats. I know Amy got one in there. We're going to jump over, guys. It's super chat cam. It's Huckleberry looking up.
What is it, Huck? What's up there? Huh, buddy?
Maybe he sees a ghost. Hey, Huck. Look at that pretty face.
What is it,
guys,
buddy?
Huck is he's kind of a scaredy cat in a lot of ways. He loves to play. Look at how cute his face is. And then there's Dog Terrier. It is the infamous, the notorious, the Ann Farrier. Hey, Piggy. Ann Farrier. Oh, look at Ann Farrier. Oh, Piggy, you're a little Ann Farrier. You're a little Ann Farrier. And we get a Piggy snort, too. Okay, sorry, let's get back into chat.
Oh, I know what it is. There are pine cones and things falling from the trees,
yes.
and it's quite loud.
Yes.
And he doesn't know what it is, and that's what it is. And
Yep.
You're a smart boy.
Yep. Okay, guys. Should the Laundries be locked up? You know, technically they didn't break any laws, I don't think.
Are we sure?
I'm not sure, but they just...
I don't trust that.
It's the Fifth Amendment. You know, you don't have to speak. You have the right to remain silent. You know, it's the Fifth Amendment here. Oh my gosh, you guys are going bonkos here. What do we got? What just came in? Something just came in on Cash App from... Hold on a second. I got to see how to see this. It is from... How come I can't see this? Where is it at? You know what? I'm just going to go to my email. It'll tell me. Amy Sunclades.
Thank you, Amy.
With a $25 super chat. She's back in first. She's at 75 on the night. That's pretty good place to be.
Thank you, Amy.
So thank you so much. And I love that you guys are exploring new avenues for your super chats. That is, I don't know. It's just fun that you guys are that willing to help us out.
Very generous of you, and we really appreciate it. I mean, without you guys, we certainly wouldn't be here.
Oh my gosh, and then Annie from South Africa hits us with a $50 super chat on PayPal. I can't even keep track of them all. I opened up my email to see who it came in from, because I'm guessing, I had a feeling it was Amy. And then I see Hush Puppy with a $50 super chat, and then right over here, Tracy Scholl from Down Under with a $5.99 super sticker, lemon character, offering a gift to a baby lemon.
You guys are all so sweet. Thank you. It's very, very generous of you.
Babe, I have to point something out to you. 210 likes tonight.
Yay! Thank you.
That's a record, I think.
That feels pretty good, to be honest. We reached 200 without really having to ask. I did ask once, but...
Yeah. Well, you know, ask and you shall receive. That's what I always say.
Oh,
okay, let's get into chat.
Thank you, everyone, for your handsome Huck.
Shelly's earning points. Deborah Lee says, go Van Fam.
Most handsome.
We are feeling the Van Fam love as you guys are... I mean, you guys... You know what's going to be interesting is when our daughter's older...
To understand.
To understand all the people in the Van Fam. And it's like, who can see the future? But I for sure see us doing this forever, really, because it's so enjoyable for us. So, being able to say, hey, these are all people that were here supporting you before you were even born. And and in a very real way. You guys support in a very real way. I mean, we have literally a box of awesome stuff over here. Obviously the super chats on the live streams are really, really generous. So it's going to be cool to show that in the future to her.
I have to know if April is here with us tonight. April, if you are here,
if you're here,
we'll wait for a second and see if she replies. But
you are live on Super Chat Cam with your son. Sponsored by...
And my huge belly.
Sponsored by... Annie, sponsored by Amy and Deborah and Katie, and then of course Tracy Scholl with her super chats from Down Under.
Thank you,
Hush
everybody.
Puppy. Huck is so beautiful.
You're so very, very generous, and we are so lucky to have your support. I mean, it's It's incredible. Oh,
Guys,
do you want
there's
me
a
to let me
6+
stand
pounder
up?
in here. Yeah, why don't you stand up? Here, I'll help you up. Guys, look at this. You see that right here? Look at this.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help. Okay, what can I do?
Push me.
Okay, guys. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry. Can you go like kind of out there? Okay, guys, Super Chat Cam sponsored by, whoa. Oh, your mic's on. That's okay, that's perfect. Whoa, guys.
I'm huge.
Van Fam, what do you guys think of that?
I
Turn
wasn't
a little more towards the fire.
Way? I wasn't very big for very long, but in the past, maybe like 10 days, I've...
Enormous. Huck, what do you think of your mom's belly?
I think getting up just gave me a contraction.
I wish your water broke live for the Van Fan. That would
just
be
right now.
Oh my god.
Water break. Break.
You know what? Oh my gosh. Guys, babe, stay right there. From head on, usually when we've been talking about like you looking really pregnant, it's been when you're on the side and you have like your maternity pants on. You look pregnant from the front now. That's how I know you're about ready to pop. Oh my! Can we get some skin action, babe, just to see?
You want some skin?
Oh, that's good. That. So I know some people are asking. It's still an innie, just barely. Where's she at? Can you give us a breakdown?
She's got a foot over here. Sometimes I think her butt is here. Sometimes it's right here. And I'm pretty sure her head's still down there, which is what you want.
Amy Sunclade says, we get to find out what the new grandbaby is on Halloween. Whoops, hold on. I got to go back to that comment from Amy. We get to find out what the new grandbaby is going to be on Halloween. So excited for number 6 grandbaby. Well,
wow, congratulations.
You know what? I can't wait to be a grandparent myself. I should probably try and get through regular parenting first.
I had such a wonderful relationship with my grandparents and my Oma and Opa, and my Oma is the main reason that I really wanted to have kids, and she had 6, and she was incredible.
A lot of good comments coming in on the Brian Laundrie's parents question we asked. Laundrie's broke the law of decency. Any parents should know that. Interesting.
I mean, now, like what were they doing? Were they just trying to keep themselves out of jail?
Annie says, I think the Laundrie's parents would have been charged by now. Their house was badly affected by the hurricane. One of the palm trees laying across their roof. Christopher looks very old. I bet you he's aged a lot. And same with Roberta in the last year.
How could you sleep?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, your lawyer says not to talk. And maybe from a legal standpoint, that's the right move. But we all, we live in a society together. You can't, at some point you have to say, what is the morally right decision here? And sometimes that's going to be different than oftentimes maybe it's going to be different from what the legal right thing to do is from a legal standpoint. It's like, man, you guys could have, it's like, you can't blame a parent if their kid turns out to be a murderer. You can place I guess you could place some blame if like you abused your kid and then they turned out to be a serial killer later, or they turned out to be an abuser. Well, then I think you do play a role in that. I don't know what the Laundries were like as parents, but I think he probably had a normal childhood.
It did seem
because
like he did.
His sister was very friendly and nice when we met her.
He had to have had some other form of some other display of this rage or whatever that was never taken care of. So that to me is a bit of, I guess, neglect, if you can place blame on his parents at all. I don't know.
Maybe
it's just my assumption, I guess.
Maybe Brian never had another girlfriend, never got any attention from another girlfriend. So that lack of his own ability to not want to, for his personality, I don't think he ever thinks he needs to work on himself.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to like, oh, he's actually got this surprisingly good-looking girl to not only pay attention to him, but date him and travel around in a van with him. I mean, he's thinking if he loses this, he has nothing. And so he wasn't willing to lose that, and I mean, from our standpoint as normal people, we can't even imagine how you would get to a point where you think murdering someone is the right answer, or maybe, I don't know. It brought back a lot of memories, the videos this week.
Yeah.
So great comment from Hush Puppy. And then here's Annie, and she says, the baby really dropped. It really did. Linda Heckert says, look at that belly. Take a peek. Bruce caught on. I was beeping like a bus. Probably not going to be scoring too many points with Allie on those, but
it doesn't really bother me.
Allie's a good sport.
I'm huge and I'm aware of it.
Candace
and it's
says,
okay.
Call the wrecker. That's a funny one. That is funny. Robin says, yep, she's pregnant. It doesn't get much more pregnant than that.
I think oh yeah, we read that one.
Let's jump back into live chat, I think. He could have had his mom have a heart attack. Let's see, what did Rana say? Both parents have shown signs of psycho. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, there's just no way his parents didn't know.
They put the Petito family through not just unnecessary grief, but like the worst type of not knowing. Is their daughter alive?
Just think about this.
That's insane.
Who cares what it does to me? If I have a son and he murders his girlfriend,
we did something
that
wrong.
Will not happen.
I think we did something wrong if that happens.
So then you're saying it was the parents.
I'm saying you can place blame on them for like. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, in a sense.
But they seemed like pretty kind of normal-ish.
Well, his sister seems pretty normal, so I can't say that the parents. I'm more talking like.
What I'm saying is, I'm sure a lot of the Van fam would agree. If your child murders another child, they're kids, really. I know they're adults, but they're kids. Are you just gonna let this poor other family?
Well, the answer is yes. They did.
I know, but I wouldn't.
Oh no,
you wouldn't.
No,
a lot of other people wouldn't.
And it's easy to say when you're not in the situation, oh, I wouldn't do that. But I truly believe it's like, I truly believe I wouldn't, and they chose to go with the legal route. And I think it ended up not being the right choice by a country mile. I had the Storm Tarot says, no way his parents didn't know he was off.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Way.
Anita Dawson says, what a beautiful baby bump. You have really dropped since last week. I still hope she is going to be born 10/25. Huge comment right there.
That's Tuesday. I'll take that.
Jerry Myler says, family is ashamed about their son. I wouldn't like to talk to the news about it. Maybe they never knew about anything.
Maybe.
They probably had information that would have been helpful. What it was, I don't know.
Yeah,
but the fact that they didn't talk at all,
fully clean, but they had to have known.
And I'm not saying they need to be given a bunch of news interviews. I'm saying you can put out a statement of what you know through your lawyer, and then maybe you do one interview or something. I don't know, something like that. But who knows how you'd handle it in their situation unless you're in their situation. They dated prior and broke up because of his attitude. He just lied to her saying everything was better.
I don't know what Huck's deal is tonight.
He's got something on his mind. Whoa, Doreen Hall with a nice super chat here. The trial will be interesting, says
So
Doreen.
there's still a trial.
Well, I think there's some case between the Petito family and the Laundrie family.
Okay.
I do not know the specifics of that. If you guys do, feel free. It's Charlene and Jean.
Charlene and Jean are here.
They have arrived. That's always nice to see. Thank you for joining us, Charlene and Jean. Sorry we were late, but we made it.
They are at home together.
Monica Stevenson is in the house.
Hi, Monica.
Haven't shouted her out yet. Okay. Kevin Fitzgerald says, Brian brought destruction to so many lives, including the officers that responded in Moab who have to live with knowing what happened.
Yeah.
Really good point.
Kevin, that's such a good point. For the rest of their lives, these officers will...
Yeah, who knows how much of that they'll shoulder, but there's definitely some part of that Brian brought pain to a lot more people. I mean, he brought pain to a ton of millions of people who just cared about the story. But I think actual damages to people, a lot of people. Amy says, I think they knew what he had done and purposely avoided reporting him leaving so he could take his life and not have a long drawn out trial. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be probably one of the most likely things.
That's
to be
what
honest.
I think. With some other things, maybe they didn't know every last detail, or maybe he didn't share where she was exactly, or whatever.
Allie, what does your mom think about how big you're getting?
She's just so excited to see us and hug us and kiss us and be here.
So guys, we booked a ticket. Mom booked her ticket for this coming Wednesday through the 19th of November. So she's probably going to be on a Sunday Night Live if we're, whenever the next one is. I'm hoping it's next Sunday. And
you'll get to meet Mom and Baby next Sunday.
Oh!
You've already met Mom, but I mean...
What do you say to that, Van Fam?
It's okay, buddy.
Dewey Weber says, Jeffrey Dahmer's dad couldn't believe Jeffrey could do what he did.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. You're right. Maybe.
Yeah, that's true. But
they can be born out of nowhere. But
Dahmer
it's
went
was
nuts.
it those books that he read, or where did it come from?
Yeah, where did it come from? Shelley had a good point. She said they had to know something. What did he say when he first showed up at home without her?
In her van.
In her van. That's a huge
Oh, she's
question.
just visiting a friend?
Oh, I'm sure he had some insane...
Oh,
But how long...
She's in New York visiting her parents, and then her parents call not long afterwards, where's our daughter?
You just murdered someone and drove all the way across the country. You're going to be freaking out. Because it's been a few days since you left Jackson, where you murdered your girlfriend. You're in her van. No one's heard from her. You just show up at home. You're going to be acting beyond strange. And no matter how good of a psycho you are, like Brian was definitely a huge narcissist manipulator, just totally living in a fake personality. Sorry. Mm-hmm. He couldn't hide it.
Yeah. Ooh. Lots of lightning crotch.
Guys, we are having a lightning crotch outbreak, so we have a lightning crotch sound effect. Jolene asking, is baby's name Michaela? Michaela. I think that's Michaela. No, but that was close to a name we really liked. Let's see here.
Huck has the baby on his mind.
Priority Peace says Huck has baby on his mind.
Guys, look at how sweet this is.
Allie and Dan, what is your guess on baby to arrive? That's a good question, babe. Why don't we give out what we think?
Look at that. What day?
Yeah, what's our guess on when baby will arrive?
She's going to be here Thursday.
Allie's been pretty adamant about Thursday.
Look at this.
You
Have
know
you
we jump over
ever
to Super
seen
Chat Cam,
anything
guys.
so beautiful in your life?
Look at this beautiful baby boy.
I haven't. You love me, baby Huckles.
Okay, so my guess is I can't say my real guess because Allie will get upset. So I'm going to go with the 30th.
I told Dan I will not allow that kind of talk around me. I'm being serious too. I will not. It's not acceptable. She will be here in October.
I'm not allowed to guess November dates. So, but my guess is the 30th. That's my guess. That's 1 week from today. So that's what's going on. That's my guess.
Devil's Night.
Let's see what Beck had to say. Didn't police find a burn after reading letter to Brian in the van after he returned without Gabby?
I never got the full understanding of that.
Who would
news,
be someone sent Brian a burn after reading letter?
No.
Or Brian?
I thought it had something to do with his parents.
God, he's such a weirdo. He probably, oh my God, he is such a weirdo, guys. Nothing you guys don't know in the Van fam. Okay, let's see here. Lori says his parents knew what he did when he came back alone to Florida without her. They certainly probably had some suspicions. I'm positive of that. But to go to the point of murdering, it's so far. That's such a huge thing to do, you know? It's just, you got to be a different kind of person. Shelley
and I wonder if when he flew back, like what his conversations were like with his parents. You guys know he flew back and took care of their storage unit or something like that. Which is just wild to me because the storage units are like pretty inexpensive and a flight would have been a couple $100. So that doesn't make any sense to me because they could have had that storage unit for another years before that would have added up to the plane ticket. No?
Brian's the type of guy that holy moly. I think Annie just took over Super Chats of the night with a second $50 Super Chat, guys, from Hush Puppy. Super Chat of the night.
Thank you, Annie.
Top Super Chat has just been awarded to Annie, inching out Amy, who's just been on fire with Super Chats the last couple weeks. So really, really big night for the off YouTube Super Chats. I'm having to kind of check here and see, and I get notifications. I don't usually look at my phone during Sunday Night Lives, but you guys are bringing the heat tonight. Right, babe?
Thank you, everybody. This is all very, very helpful for our daughter.
Yes. We will be having a diaper backpack assembled very soon. I'm excited about. But also just can't wait to introduce our daughter to the Van fam. I think I'm so excited to do that.
Yeah.
Ken McCama says, November 2nd, baby coming. Babe, can you deal with a November 2nd delivery day?
I can, but I'm not going to.
So Laura says, I couldn't find the podcast this week. Did y'all do one? We did not do one last week. We will be back this week.
Yeah.
As long as everything is normal in terms of baby stuff, right?
Why didn't we do one last week?
Well, we didn't have those days that we usually do it, and we just decided to take a week from the podcast. But we don't like to do that. We like to get it, especially because it's our Patreon bonus, so we want to make sure to do that every week. But last week we had those 2 days, remember?
We're going to do... It's coming.
So, yes, to answer Laura's, we will definitely... Charlene says, Baby Bump Baby Bump will be in your arms, hoping soon, very soon. That's about as much as we're asking for, too. Very soon. It could be any day.
I really hope so, too. I know that patience is what we need to have right now. So,
listen to this. Do you guys follow Mo Wilson case in Texas? Pro mountain biker who was murdered by a jealous girlfriend that fled to Costa Rica, used her sister's passport to evade authorities.
Yeah, I looked into that one.
She was a jealous yoga teacher girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he was a pro biker who had started dating another girl, I believe, or was just seeing another girl.
Because it was an ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, something like that. So that was a really freaky... I mean, man, it's like, who are these people that... I mean, I know it happens, but they just
Wild.
snap and, I mean, murder. It's just so outside reality for me. I just can't even fathom it.
Yeah. It's almost like... It's like jaw-dropping to watch these people and what... Oh, my gosh.
Beck had a good comment here on the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. She said he got left alone in high school and started drinking before his brain was fully developed. That's a really good point. You know, I think like it's fun to, when you're growing up. I mean, I remember the first time I got drunk and it was like, I was like, whoa, this is so weird. But I couldn't stop laughing. I was having a great time. But I was never like a huge drinker until, I mean, I was never, in college was when it was like, oh man, I'm, partying all the time and I'm in a fraternity and stuff like that. So it was like happening a lot. But in high school, it was never really a thing. And I think, your brain is still developing even at high school. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I think that,
Whoa! A new record, guys. A new record. I've never seen this before. Babe.
wow.
A new record. We have to go back to what we love to do, and it's a dance-off. Look at Allie.
Sorry.
I'm following Allie's dance, guys.
Bouncing around is not something
Charlene
we're
and
into
Jean,
right now.
who have been on top of they've been super
not
chatters of the night
only
so many times.
Do they send a super chat every time? But they have their own issues that they are going through, and for them to be here for us is so. Thank you for always.
That is so generous.
Being here.
But this is a record for us in super chats. We've had super chats in the past that were, I think Charlene and Jean were the first to do a $100 super chat too. $200 super chat from Charlene and Jean. We wish you guys the best. You have no idea how much your generosity means to us, and that goes for everybody, whether it's comments, super chats, Cash App, PayPal, gifts for our daughter. But to see support like this, I mean, it just blows our mind, guys. So thank you so much, especially Charlene and Jean, for your continued. So they're super chat of the night now.
Thank you.
I can't, that's just the way it is.
I think that maybe we should show you what April
Let's
sent
go
us.
over. Sponsored by Charlene and Jean super
And
chat.
I
We're going
hope
back
that-
to super chat cam.
It's possible April's not with us right now, but I'm sure she'll watch this.
I haven't seen her name yet.
I haven't seen
but
her name either.
We're going to hope that she does come back to this.
So
I'm doing orange because Charlene and Jean's name came up in orange for super chat. So I'm changing super chat cam to orange, and we are live here at super chat cam, guys.
So it's somewhere in here.
Laura Hope says, can anyone beat Charlene and Jean? I sure can't. That's funny. Charlene and Jean, just absolutely so generous. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so April sent a lot of baby clothes, which I'll show you, but she also sent doggy blankets for both Huck and Pig, which I thought was really sweet of her. What are these? Look at. What is this, Huck? No. Look.
Huck.
No, Huck.
All right, siéntate, Huck. Huck.
He's being a little feisty tonight. I really
Guys,
don't know
he's
what
got,
it is.
you know what it is? And someone said this earlier. I think it was Rissa. She said, he knows your bump is there. I think
knows.
he's antsy. He's got anxiety and excitement just like
You ready?
his dad
you
does.
ready to meet sister? Are you ready to be a big brother?
Oh my gosh, guys, look at how cute that is. Okay, sorry, let's get to this.
Okay, so these are blankets for the dogs, which is perfect timing for winter coming up because Huck, no. Siéntate.
Huck's being feisty, guys. This is this is one heck of a super chat cam.
Um,
So yes, really,
okay.
really nice soft blankets. These might even be for me at some point.
so
This is one for a terrier. This
so
is for
April
terrier.
sent that's Terrier's blanket.
She says,
Look at
for
Terrier.
little pig, I have a terrier also who loves to snuggle in hers. That's so cute.
Yes.
That is so cute. What does this one say? The other one would be too small for Huck, so this one is for him. How thoughtful.
Very, very sweet.
Okay, babe, continue.
So April sent us a lot of clothes for like a little bit older, which is really helpful for us because we're pretty good on like baby clothes. So look at these little outfits. This has matching panda socks. And look at this little jacket in this dress. I can't wait. I can wait for everything. I'm just so excited, but this is so cute.
That is so cute.
So cute.
This is nice and
Yeah.
silky and yeah, that's really cute.
And I love this little romper.
Oh my gosh, I never saw that.
With fish all over it.
Oh my gosh. Really great choice of outfits for
So 12 months. Yeah, so this is kind of the first of the like older kid stuff, which is going to be really helpful because we do have a lot of baby clothes.
yes.
And then look at this this is so cute.
You have a shirt kind of like that too. I think it's going to look cute when you guys do mother-daughter
When we're twins.
twinning, mother-daughter twinning.
And
Oh,
some swaddles, really soft.
we love
little-
those.
And look at this.
This is really cute. This I
It's
love.
like a little holiday dress for
That's-
next year.
That's such a pretty little dress.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'm just trying to picture her now in it, and I just get
Oh, it's got a little
chills.
bow at the back. So
Thank you, April.
thank you, April, and Charlene and Jean for this super chat to show you. And we are.
Thank you to Charlene and Jean for getting us that super chat cam. And everyone, super chat cam is a community thing, so we love having that community feel with super chat cam.
Yes.
Let's see what everyone in chat is saying here. Jan says, I have to confess, I dance with you guys.
Yay! I'm sorry, I'm not dancing these days, but I'll get back to it.
Charlene and Jean are getting a lot of props here. Jolene says, Allie, did you see the video of mom in labor dancing with her doctor in her hospital room? It was so cute. I don't think we saw
we'll
that
have
one.
to look for it though.
Bruce had a really good comment here. He says, Charlene and Jean deserve a meetup. Vancouver Island with their angel. I think that could be something really fun.
Yeah, I think we have not done a meetup and we've talked about it, and I would really, really love to.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part for us is like, where do we do it? How can we see the most people possible? Well, I would have to do a couple. When we go to the East Coast, we'll of course do one.
Yeah.
Where do we do it on the West Coast?
I don't know. It's
We'll have to
tough.
start doing a poll and figuring it out.
I'm just looking at all these old comments. People saw Charlene and Jean's super chat before we did, and they just went and they were just like, "Whoa, Charlene and Jean!" And then we noticed it after. That was funny. Candace says, I know I joined Patreon and waited all day Tuesday and there wasn't one. Guys, that I feel bad now that we didn't get to do that. We could have done it late, and
I'm sorry, Candace.
Yeah, you guys joined Super Patreon for that. I know that a lot of people do. So we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. It's probably going to happen occasionally, but we're going to make sure it's very rare and it's for good reason, And we can always do it late. There's no reason it has to be out on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
So we this
could
week.
We could have done it a couple of days late. We weren't able to get to it this week, but
know that we will be there for you, Candace and Laura, for
and if
for
you
this
guys
week's
ever
episode.
have topics that you'd like us, what is it, buddy? That you'd like us to discuss, or ideas that you have that you thought might be interesting, just let us know. We were kind of combing the news for some topics, but I think we might go a little deeper into like one topic and then maybe do some like news highlights. What side?
I'd let him out. Huck's making some whiny noise. I think he might need to go outside, so Allie's going to let him out.
He never does that, so.
I'm going to take over. You guys are going to be stuck with me for maybe 15 seconds without Allie. I know that a lot of people... Babe, your mic? Oh, we almost had a Sunday Night Live disaster, guys. Okay, I'm going to jump into chat with you guys and see what you guys are saying. Mo Mouse says, usually 12-month is worn at 6-month. Occasionally a girl may be closer to the exact size time. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That'll be interesting to see. Yes, Huck is sensing the impending event. He knows what's coming. I like that. That's very true. Jan says, just come to Utah again. Oh, I think we'll be back to Utah in no time. What's wrong? He didn't want to go out? Huck is maybe the Van Fam's saying he just can tell that.
I think he's got some sort of worry with what's going on with the pine cones, because he just is very curious.
I see. Okay.
He didn't have to tinkle.
No tinkle, guys. So that's a negative on Huck needing to tinkle. We want to keep you guys updated on all the tinkling in this chalet. Candace says, yes, I'm on the East Coast. You got to come here and see New Hampshire and Maine. I will say Maine is one of my most it's one of the states I want to visit most right now. What about you? I want to visit Maine and I want to visit Alaska, and I kind of want to visit like South Carolina and Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, the southern part of the East Coast interests me too, but I don't like the heat. You know that? So we do have to be really mindful. But another thing that's really high on my list is Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, Annie. I'm sorry. I cannot speak without like getting out of breath.
She gets winded quick. Good observation.
I'll like roll over in bed and have to deep breathe. I can't get a deep breath. And I'll like huff and puff for like a minute or two afterwards.
Yeah.
Arizona, guys, I really want to go to like Sedona, Flagstaff. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Grand Canyon-y areas. We've never been, and we were meant to go last year, and then we gave up and went on that plan and went to Florida, which I'm glad we did. We gotta.
This Van Fam pivots.
Get there at some stage.
Okay, Michaela Walker says, hi guys, just got home from cabin and missed most of it. Boo, we'll watch first half later. Did our gifts make it safe yet?
Not yet, Michaela, but we'll check tomorrow. I don't think we've received anything.
I thought maybe you were talking about her address. I know you.
Michaela's address?
Or giving her our address. I can't remember.
No, this is what we've received this past week.
She was on last week's live stream too.
Yeah.
Hey-o! From Dananda. From Dananda. It's Tracy Scholl with a trifecta. There's Charlene and Jean who are, topping the charts a lot of the live streams, but there's Tracy Scholl, and lately there's been a few others like Amy who have been going for multi super chat evenings, getting multi chats in, which is another. Hey, listen, that's a positive. That's a really cool thing to see. Going for the trifecta in some situations. Okay.
Okay, it said Saturday arrival, but maybe tomorrow.
Have you checked the mail today? Because we were gone over the weekend.
It could potentially be in the mailbox, but
we will go check the mailbox.
There is somebody who collects the mail, and they were here this weekend, and it wasn't where she puts our mail, if that makes sense. But I'll go have a look around, and I can text her tomorrow. I'm sure it will arrive. As Penny knows, Penny had to be very patient with us. There are multiple properties, and there is one mailbox, and there are 2 addresses, but they sometimes it takes a second to figure out where the box was put, what closet it was put in, and what house, but we do always get it.
Denise said, St. Louis sucks, but you would get to see me. That's pretty funny. That's funny, Denise.
I've never
been
to St. Louis. That's very funny.
I would like to go eat barbecue, St. Louis barbecue, or St.
Louis barbecue. Is that a thing?
Well, I know there's Kansas City barbecue. I think St. Louis has like good pork ribs or something. I don't know.
I know there's an Arch. That's all I know about St. Louis.
Well, I will tell you guys this. We are going to be meeting up with a Van Fammer in late December. So that will be one of our first Van Fam meetups. That'll be in California. And so, yeah. Candace says, it's so beautiful here. Where is that exactly? I need to see where that is for old Candace here. You take the dog out. She preggo, my wife feels sorry for her. Yeah, I made Allie go take the dog out, but I didn't. I just suggested it. Whoa, what is that?
Whoa.
Banning that person. That is not cool, man. Okay. Guys, remember, I'm from Renton, Washington, now live in Flagstaff. You guys are welcome to come and park and plug in anytime. That's from Grammy Pammy, which I love that name.
Thank you, Grammy Pammy. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we didn't ban Grandma quick enough.
I didn't see that until it just happened. She is officially banned, Grandma. It doesn't sound like a very cool grandma to me. Okay. Thanks for reporting, Jan. Appreciate that. Molly Klum says, I sent a box as well. Should have been there by now, so let me know if you didn't get it, and I'll look into it.
Okay, so that's helpful to know, Molly. I will look for... So Molly and Michaela are 2 that I need to look for tomorrow.
Yes.
But I think it's possible. We do kind of live like a little bit out of the city, so sometimes it takes a day or 2 extra than they say. So
we got another one coming in. We had another one come in right during your mid-sentence, Amy Sunglades, with another $25 super chat on the Cash app. That puts Amy at over $100 on the night. So huge night for Amy, who's really carved out a name for herself in the super chat realm. So that's really cool to see. Charlene and Jean here say, all super chats are positive indeed and go a long way for Allie and Dan. Van Fam, happy times together. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much.
What is going on with this person? I just banned the second spammer. Super chat from Eye of the Storm Tarot. That's Diana with a $20 super chat. And she says, I will gladly do 2. So excited for you. Thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you
a second.
so much.
That is a
We really
second for
appreciate you.
Diana on the night.
Diana.
Adios.
You guys are all so sweet.
Monica knows what's up. Adios.
Yes, I love how many people are offering a place to park and plug in. That's actually really helpful. What we need to do is get the trouble is we need to figure out. I don't know what Huck's deal is. He never does this.
Well, he's now on Super Chat Cam, sponsored by Eye of the Storm Tarot
What are you doing,
and Tracy
Huckleberry?
Scholl's latest Super Chats, along with Amy Sunclades on the Cash App.
What
Guys,
is
we are
it?
live at Huckleberry. I can tell you guys, he never does this. He's acting up in a way that has me slightly concerned, but if he doesn't have to go to the bathroom, I don't know what it is.
Well-
Look at that cute face, though. Huck, is everything okay?
What's going on, buddy?
What is it, Huck?
You know what? It's possible he does have to go to the bathroom
Yeah.
but Dan needs to take him out.
Yeah. Man,
Oh
this
no,
is really
Grandma's back.
this is really annoying me.
That's
I'm
terrible.
banning her as fast as I can, but
Granny, get out.
okay. Phyllis Harper says, "Come to Jersey. It's the middle of Maine and the Carolinas." That's a good point.
Get out of my face, Dan.
That's a good point, Phyllis. It's smack dab in the middle. I've actually lived in New York, upstate New York, not quite Jersey, but close. I lived there for a year and I really enjoyed it. So Patricia says, maybe he senses that your labor is near.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe he wants the blanket. Huck. Guys, I'm going to go back to Super Chat Cam. I don't often go back-to-back Super Chat Cams, but I'm going back to Super Chat Cam. And I'm going to offer Huck a bit of a, what's the word? I'm going to offer him that blanket, and it looks like maybe we actually have a solution to Huck's. He's now has the blanket. You know what? I'm going back to Super Chat Cam again. Huckles, is that what you wanted? Okay, guys, he has now parked himself underneath the coffee table with his brand new toy. And I want to say that was from April, if I'm correct. So he's now removing the packaging. So maybe, I think somebody said that. Mo Mouse, he smells the blankets. Maybe that's what it was. Somebody gave me the idea that it was the blankets that he needed. So, okay, let's see. Well, guys, we are, oh my gosh, I'm just now looking at the clock, and it's 7:07. We've been live with you guys for 2 hours. I have my queen returning, and I do want to let you guys know tonight, Allie and I will be going into Love is Blind Season 3. We love to watch Love is Blind. We don't even have Netflix, but I signed up for 1 month to watch this with Allie because we watched Love is Blind Season 2. You know what's funny? We were watching Love is Blind Season 2 when we found out we were pregnant. And now we're watching Love is Blind Season 3 as we deliver that pregnancy from back in the day. So,
And Dan and
guys, what do you think about that?
Dan and I have to be honest with you. We looked into, or we talked about whether or not we would be able to do it.
Do what?
Love is Blind.
Oh, yeah. If it would work, yeah.
And we're not shallow people, but the answer is no.
Well, we don't know that, but we don't have to worry about that. We have each other.
This is
Huck's
true.
been getting a lot of screen time, guys.
Huckleberry Finn.
This is sponsored by Charlene and Jean's massive super chat earlier. I'm going a live look-in on Huck as he opens his brand new present. See, Huck, it's not all about baby
there's
daughter.
another grandma.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know who this character is, but banned again. I'm going to keep an eye on chat now. I can't. Too many super chat cams.
Oh, we need another moderator.
Yeah.
Grandma, you're a loser.
Um,
Love is Blind, I'll give you a brief description, is these people, I don't know how many men and women they have. They are they go on these dates they can't see each other. So they just meet and talk and ask each other questions and get to know each other without ever seeing what the other person looks like, which I think is really interesting. And then within 10 days,
yeah.
they only have 10 days together. Well, they're dating all sorts of people, right? And you're meeting up and then you're like, okay, I want to see this person again. I think that must be how it works.
Well, you can't see anyone. You're just having conversations.
So they meet behind a black door, whatever it's called. And then some people within like a few days go and get engaged. And then they meet each other for the first time after... Like
the man has proposed.
He'll say, "Can you please come up to the window or
the wall?"
The wall, and he gets down on one knee and proposes. It's wild.
Yeah. So we are enjoying that, and that's what we're going to watch tonight. So if you guys haven't, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty wholesome reality TV, you know. Dancing Queen says, I've seen all seasons, all shows. Love it. Yeah, it's good. I've seen all 3 too. Marty says, let's all send GBVs.
Marty!
Good birthing vibes. We love that.
Marty, I wore the shirt you gave me yesterday. Thank you so much for it.
Sherry's chat's working again. Thank you for helping her out.
Good
birthing vibes. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, everybody, for the
you
good
crazy
birthing
kiter,
vibes. Next week she'll be with us.
Oh my gosh.
So
let me see if I can throw you a wrench, Laura. I'm gonna try. I don't know how to
make moderator.
Let me see if there's a way. I'll have to look into. I know we don't use YouTube. We use a third-party program for our. That's how we get all these fun sound effects, you know. So that's why I don't know how to make a moderator this easily. But you know what I could do is I'm afraid to look away from chat because I have a feeling Grandma's going to be back, ruining everything. Let me see if I can do it in here. Let me see.
Oh, so there is a little lag.
Oh, there's a little lag, all right. Okay, I'm going to add Penny as a moderator too.
Yes, and Penny's birthday is the 25th. Penny, you could be sharing a birthday with our little lady. We don't know.
Okay, I just made 2 moderators, so Laura should be a moderator now, and same with Penny. So look what Penny says. Tuesday, October 25th, 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 19 inches. So that's quite the guess. That would be 2 days from now. I don't even know what to think about that.
I hope so. I don't know what to expect. You know, I don't know what to feel, but I think at some stage the water's going to break and then we're going to have a day or two.
Yeah, what if Allie double pranked me? That would be savage.
I'm not going to do
that. That would be cruel. Double pranking.
I just want it to be real now.
Okay, guys, I think some people are starting to sign off, so we let me add Amy real quick. I'm going to add Amy.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us tonight and your thoughts and prayers with us as we embark on probably the biggest week of our lives.
I'm adding...
What'd you say?
Amy as a moderator now too. So hopefully you guys can help out if we have. That's the worst spammer we've ever had, though. I mean, normally they just put in something, but that was really bad. So thank you guys for helping us out by reporting and stuff like that. Before we go, Robin Strange asked, how's baby's movement?
It was wild last week, and sometimes it is still, but it's calmed down.
Yeah. Linda Heckert says, I'm praying for great delivery. Thank you, Linda.
I'm falling apart. Sorry, guys. But the
We've pushed you to your limit tonight, Van Fam. We've pushed Allie to her limit. This is one of our longest live streams, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Mary says, water might not break on its own. That's a good point.
This is true. Wait.
Here, I got it. Up.
I don't know.
Okay.
I missed it. I'll have a look later. But thank you everybody so much for being here and thinking of us. I might go into labor tonight. I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable, so I apologize if I seem my head seems elsewhere. But
Tasty Recipe says mucus plug check. Hopefully Dan will believe you when it's real. Mucus plug check though, babe.
Cried wolf.
Yeah.
Mucus plug. Ugh, I hate that word. Is still intact.
Robin Strange says praying for y'all. Hush Puppy. Annie says, great birthing vibe. Thank you so much, Annie. You were awesome tonight with your PayPal chat donations. To everyone, though, thank you guys so much for being here. Each week we have more and more fun. We grow more and more grateful for having you guys here with us, but having your support for our daughter. I mean, it's been one of the best blessings of my life. This journey that we've taken with you guys.
We love spending Sunday evenings with you guys, and we look forward to it every Sunday.
We absolutely do. And thank you to all the generosity. I'll give one more shout out, Charlene and Jean, for their setting the new record, $200 super chat. But we had Amy tonight. We had Deborah. We had Tracy. We had Diana. We had Shelly get us started. Of course,
so many.
We had Annie. So, and I know there's people I'm forgetting. If I am, sorry, but you guys know that we love having you here, and we appreciate everything that you guys do for us. So we will continue to see you on Sunday Night Lives, and each one, as you know, coming forward is going to be more interesting than the last. So we'll see what this week brings, but we're not going to hold you guys in suspense. You're going to be there with us as we go through this, and you'll know pretty soon after what's going on. So
thank you everybody so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Good night, guys. See you again very soon.